The Holy Man's Prayer 2 of Shri Krishna, the Lord of Love, by Baba Premanand Bharati. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. The Holy Man's Prayer 2. Therefore, because thou art thus, not all the concentrated beauty of a whole universe can take from thee that which is thine, nor can the combined virtues of realm on realm hold to thee that which is not for thee. Glory to Guru, who by the law of wisdom taketh away ignorance. Glory and salutation to Guru. When you do come to me, let all your robes be white, your motives clean. When a man is blind, there is a veil before his eyes. I do not mix with earth, unless all clean and free from earth nature. How can you understand the words that are born in my abode? One there is who long into my eyes has looked. My love is potent with him now. Some are vain who call to him who sitteth in the heart of every man. He who reaches for my love I touch with thrill unfelt before. I am revealed in every living thing whose heart is knit in love. No light there is wherein I do not live. No darkness is wherein I do not peer. My seed perfected in you lives unknown. It grows and freeth you from crooked ways. Unheard it thunders louder than the mountain claps when they in gladness meet. You who ask, love is best, it is the richest of all riches, it is the gainer of all gains, unbought, secure, once found, it never itself can lose. Who knows not love is blind, who knows not love is dead. O you weep because of the springing flowers, yet you cannot die. Look to the flower's seed deep planted in the soil itself, but watering, it takes watering much, for it is good for you to give. So it is with love. It is stirred to life by my breath, but watching too it takes for it to blossom and bear fruit. Bear love in your mind when action you perform. Bear love in your mind in duties or tasks. With eyes of pure love in all things look, even in yourselves. All things love existence are. Do you respect them as such, even the beginnings of worlds, the whirling mote of dust, the heart that is fertile, and the heart that is barren? On all look with eyes of pure love. In this you accomplish. Mounted on love's white wings, you will rise and obstructions will disappear as over them you pass. Oh, arise to your true self, and there is naught to fear. Be not a destroyer of yourself, and that you are, unless my beckoning hand of love you see, that sets you laughing, laughing in my law. The greatest wisdom and self-knowledge is the immortal through the mortal to find. When this you have done, then laws you will make and barriers break. With the stars you will play, and you will create. A man once prayed for wisdom great, for knowledge proud, for gifts of wondrous rarity. For these he prayed and saw not the flowers springing at his feet. O my children, look to the flowers at your feet, the pearls of love in your midst. O seek not for happiness, nor for misery, for happiness is the seeking of that which joys the senses. When once you know love is the source of all, from love all things evolve, then in love's embrace forever you are locked. I am the source, the middle, and the end of all things. I hold the thunder in my hand. I am the winds that purify. I am the light registered in the babe's eye, that dimples in the pure maid's smile. I am the flowery season of all seasons. The immeasurable mountain heights am I. The perfume of the lotus, the ice-clasped rain. I am the calmness of serenity. I am the secret of all silence. The solitude in all quietude am I. I am the destroyer of time and space. With me time lives and laughs and kicks and plays with the dust it has made. Yet every mote a whirling world becomes when it my hand has touched. I am the knower of all that is knowable, the wisdom of all that is wise. I am the creator of all created, for I am love, and love is the mother of all. My beloved, thee I embrace and hold. bring thou the light, while I do shine thy way. Love maketh all things well, and knoweth all things well. It is the rise of man, it knoweth the fall of the beast. It toucheth the opening flowers, its kiss falleth light on the lotus. It painteth the new east rainbow hues, and wingeth the eaglet as it flieth. There are no foes, for I have made them all. Much wisdom I give to ye, which yet is unapplied. The drums of the ear are stopped by the din of earth. Ye will not turn from the cup to drink of my ocean of love that is near. List, O wonderful beings, ye are all potent in love I've made ye. Look to the spark of the spirit that spreads from the crooked within you, that winds to my perfect abode. There fixed are ye by me. Then all obstacles vanish, as over them you mount. As the dawn of the morn throws its light through the branch, so to my love reaches ever to touch you. My jewels, I caress you and stand in your midst. You are the branches of leaves that hide me from your eyes. Give of the radiance ye have of me to the heart that is darkened. I am the joy that bubbles and gurgles, that springs from the mountains, that leaps from the heart, that spreads on the brow, that leaps from the heart to light on the clouds. With this I bless you and stand in your midst. But ye, all fretful, turn by, complaining like children, all fed with overmuch sweet. I'm the force that shapes the rose leaf's curl, that cushions the grassy mountain side. The snake, too, I measure as it glides. I quicken the dove as it mates. I breathe at the root of the springing flower. I am the fresh surprise in the maid, newly wooed. I am the glad wonder in the new mother's breast. I am the wisdom in the babe's slow gaze as it turns from the mother's breast to her love-lit eyes. I am the fire in the warrior's eye. I dance behind the veil of the sun's scorching heat. I clothe in bright armor the fish as it swims. I am the joy that leaps from the heart and plays in the eye, that spreads over the brow and tingles each member. Glory to Guru that knoweth that love is the rock upon which all permanency is founded. Again, O my children, to me ye have come for light and wisdom, but still the doors of your souls unopened, sire, or else you would partake of the wisdom and light I drop at your feet. Do you take of its warmth and its blessing? I ask it. The love that you seek, all-pervading, is of wonderful might and beautiful. A conqueror it is too, the root of all pleasure it is, the day of every soul. It teacheth the untutored heart, it winneth and quickeneth the dead and dull conscience. But he who knoweth my love remembereth the blessedness and blessings, and recognizeth not evil and darkness. But he who knoweth it not doth forever dwell in the experience of darkness, and is a child of blindness even in his infancy. O ye outward gazers, grossen not the beauty which I have clothed ye with, lest that which is noonday brightness become to thy blinded eyes but a dab of grey. My love is of perfect flowering, my love is of rare fragrance, my love is of wide expanding, a native plant of every soil it is, for from the root of love it is sprung. The man that cometh from out of the ocean doth drip with brine, so ye who have come from out of my belly of love must forever hanker and pant as again of that love you partake, and know once more of its potency. My love is a giant of strength, my love is a new mother in gentleness, my love is all eloquent, my love is all lovely, my love is all wise. A ruler it is, and ye are all servants. A winner it is, yet lowly its head is ever laid. All riches it is, yet it boasts not of gold, of silver, or of precious jewels. All highest nobility it is, yet it rarely sitteth on the throne of kings or queens. Let not your outward looking lure you aside to hunt wayward themes, but see to my gracious shedding smile of love that illuminates your universe within and brightens the world without, and those who look upon you shall marvel at the wonder of your glowing, and they too shall partake of that light. The rolling cloud is my breath, the frost and the feathery snow I jewel, the laughing fields, the peaceful valleys, the sleeping lakes, and the dented hills are the throbs of my mighty breast. The beauty of the sun, the softness of shade, the color of the flowers, the rose of a baby's lips, the gold that lurks in the rich plumage of the swift-winged bird are but the light touches of my hands. Ye, O my children, are the gifts of my love unto myself. O my daughter, take that which is placed in your hand. Hurl not back the gift to the giver, lest you call it in vain, you whose eyes do filmy seem because of their dullness. O my son, thy path is blessed and bright, for love you have brought to the heart that loved not. O thou my beloved, about thee a halo I do create, thy path is made smooth of thy humility, thy gratitude enricheth thy heart. Glory to Guru, who knoweth love as the sovereign of all creation, and therefore beholdeth its glory. O my children, you seek me to know me, you behold me not as I stand in your midst in all my radiance. My splendor more splendid is than all the splendor of heaven and earth. My beauty is even like that which the dawn first spies in a garden of rare flowers. My glory is like unto a blazing casket of jewels, of jasper and crystalline pearls, that standeth in the radiance of the sun at high noon. My softness is like unto the wondrous rose that lieth deep in the folds of the new baby's curled palm, or the gold that clingeth to the heart of the lotus in bloom. In all my rare loveliness in your midst I stand, in every heart I reign, with a crown of living stars upon my brow, insceptred, quickened with light and love am I. On my breast the sun of ecstasy, and all who once have looked upon my glory have realized the rainbow of promise that has spanned the sky of every human heart. From his eyes the shroud of flesh is fallen, in his breast he carries a garden, all fertile with blossoms of delight, and beareth fruits of peace. O my children, to know thyself, know me. Those who once have looked upon me, upon his brow I have placed a crown that readeth in blazing letters of light, a crown of love and wisdom and humbleness. He walketh even in loneliness, and reacheth away from the earth, and commandeth sublimity itself to kneel at his feet. O my jewels rare, arise, survey the kingdom you may possess. Laws you may make, barriers break, tread on the stars, and the comets themselves will rush at your command. Know I have made you heir to all I have created. I, your Maker's self, once walk a man, and as a man all men I love. To know yourself, know me, and having gained knowledge of me, all will be revealed unto you, and the bitter waters of self-seeking shall become holy and sweet as the waters of the Ganges. And you I will clothe in my truth sublime, my truth that is devoid of changes of age and time. In its shadow you will abide, my truth that is permanent, the root of all eternity. You, my son, whose young heart is grafted on the strength of him who bringeth illumination to you, in all humbleness walk, and in thy young humbleness thou shalt know the smile of love. O Guru, my beloved son, I, you who give forth words whose potency doth bring healing to the heart of those who in swiftness do expand their wings to catch your words in their passing, know thrice in the ages that were, your words have travelled through the corridors of the hearts that listen to you, and now have sprung within their hearts to life again. Even deeper in the days to come shall you drink of a fount of truth that is life. The ripest grape without the seed of intoxication, the sweetest fragrance that is robbed of its death-dealing heaviness, the sound minus its discord, the temple wherein all glory playeth. Glory to Guru, who is a grateful branch on the imperishable tree of life. O ye, my jewels, a throb of my heart ye are, a word of my wisdom, a grain of my hill of faith, a drop of my ocean of love, a ray of my light that penetrateth all darkness. Heirs are ye of all I have created. Why will ye be fretful truants of earth? No, not all the crust of your earth-bound minds, nor the stagnant waters of your hearts, can crust the soul which is of me, or quench the spark ignited by my light of love. Lo, a joy unto yourselves you are made, a vital joy unto yourselves. Why will ye be quaking slaves of harmful hopes? Lo, my will it was that ye should be, my will that willeth only good, my that is the sum of all bliss, the stock of all creation, the links that join it together, the root of all eternity. Lo, the essence of all love am I scatter it to one and all freely, even as a herbage is scattered on all the land. My heritage to you it is, do you embrace it, and your life shall be as molten gold. Without its embrace you drop into darkness. Lo, the mystery of all things am I, and the illuminated path that leadeth through mazes, and maketh all accessible, simple, and straight. Covered am I to him that is crooked, not to him that is straight, to him that standeth forth in the flash of my light of love. Him do I draw to my breast and place on his brow, the sun of ecstasy, so that all may marvel at the awakening of his soul. O ye my children, in your midst a pearl I do cast. Tread not on its fairness, nor cover with dust its lustre, lest you seek it again and find it not. Take it up, treasure it, drop it into the innermost chamber of your hearts, and there it will glow, even as the moon that breaketh through a bank of storm clouds, and lighteth the heart of the jungle. O you who ask, know that wisdom ever in lowliness is found. It strutteth not, neither does it clamor aloud to be seen. It is calm, and needs not to be looked upon. It knoweth not the tread of clamorous feet, nor needs it the strut and the swagger that are born of traitorous doubts in its highness. The frontal of wisdom is ever made wide. It lifteth its brow to the eye of love, and leaneth thereon for sustenance. Poor and naked is my child of love, that knows not wisdom, nor finds the path that leadeth thereto. Naked is he indeed, and mistaken in aim and intent, who seeketh with hungry eagerness that happiness, yet walketh through strange tracks, and climbeth hills of sand that have no foundation for his feet to rest upon. He findeth but the roots of weeds that choke the flower of gladness. The growth of wisdom is not grown there. Its footfall is light, it walketh abroad. Wisdom's countenance is fair and soft and good to look upon. It is embraced by love, it is linked to bliss and ecstasy, and he who hath found it thus will search no more. He knoweth not change and time by him, even as the plunderer sneaketh away from the king that is armed. In him the river of joy flows in wondrous majesty forever. He walks in my footsteps, he knows not space, and beholds the souls that tenant endless spheres. My smile he sees that is perpetual. Evil forever hath fallen from him. The stars innumerable are his to command, and the sun is the shining of his life. The beginning of all things he knoweth, and the end everlasting he seeth. He readeth the light, and the winds are his to understand. What am I? The smile of the new mother am I, the velvet corners of the maid of pure soul. Beautiful time am I that sitteth in silver on the brow of the aged one. Mercy's soft self am I, that sweeteneth the eye whereon it sitteth. The life of the shrub am I, the spontaneous outburst that bubbles from the heart and brings from the lips of the clamorous, bounding, growing boy. The illumination am I that reigns in the heart of the ascetic, and makes light his dismal cell, even to rivaling the glare of the palace in hours of festivities. The potency of sympathy am I that meets in the hand clasp of high-hearted manhood. Know that all I give I receive. Most open am I to him who draweth most deeply from my bounty. O my tree of life shall reach from earth to heaven. Greeting to thee, my jewel, I came to take thee on a journey. I came to take thee with me and show thee what it is to live. Until now thou hast known but the mockery of life, the life that breathes but to live, that life but to draw breath. Now I will take thee where life is born, where life is lived, where life is loved, not lived for the living, but lived for the loving. Who am I? I am that which thou hast searched for since thy baby eyes gazed wonderingly upon the world whose horizon but hides this real life from thee. I am that which in thy heart thou hast clamored for, demanding it as thy birthright, yet knowing not what it was, or even that thou didst clamor at all. I am that which has lain in thy soul through ages and eons. Sometime a little sad I lay, because thou didst not recognize me, yet sometimes standing with head high, lifted and eyes wide and crest aloft and arms outstretched, calling thee softly or even harshly, bidding thee rebel against the hard iron chains of earth that held thee bound to earth, to clay, to brass. I am that which oft hath set my heel upon that earthly desire which thou didst pant for, and with my heel I crushed it before it lay temptingly fulfilled before thine eye. I crushed it with my heel, by my might of love, because I willed not that it should burn and sting thee, my lamb. I am that which hath laid thee low in pain and sorrow, rather than see thee run with blinded eyes on a path that was full unto shimmering softness with poisonous creeping things that would have wound themselves about thy feet, and so cause thee to stumble and fall face downward on their slippery bellies, so they might even devour thee and crawl into thee, and take from thy heart its gold, and from thy eye its beam, and from thy brow its nobleness. I am that which hath had thee by the hand when the smile of trust froze on thy lips, when the jewel of faith seemed to melt into nothing in thy heart, when the hand of unbelief in all humanity was near unto resting for ever on thy brow. I held thy hand then, and for a little I saw thee writhe and quiver and break, and then my hand touched thy head, and I breathed in thy soul my fragrance, and lo, thy smile of trust again broke with tenfold beauty on thy moistened lips, the gem of faith lighted with tenfold power thy softened heart, and a belief in all humanity came forth with a strength and radiance that could not have been, hadst thou not known that short span of barrenness. From each tear which hath fallen from thine eye, I have made a pearl, and strung them on veins of gold, and placed them about thy neck, even as a priceless necklet. From each drop of blood that came from thine aching heart, I have made a bleeding ruby, and placed it even as a girdle about thy heart. And for each kind thought that hath gone out to those who have brought pain to thee, I have made a fire-hearted gem of crystal, and in a coronet placed them on thy brow, which now gleam there in triple power. Now go forth and win thy scepter and thy staff. They shall be crystallized of clearest jewels, which shall be made of which command of mine, which thou dost hear and obey. End of the Holy Man's Prayer 2.